current, future, and past RNs. So I get a lot of questions regarding travel nursing. So I wanted to make a couple videos about the ins and outs of travel nursing. I have already posted some about how to become a travel nurse, but I get this question quite a bit is, should I work with multiple companies or should I just choose one? So my answer is yes, you should work with multiple companies. And I know I'm probably going to get a lot of flack from nursing agencies about this, but hear me out. So I have been a travel nurse probably about a year now, a little over a year, and I have always worked with multiple companies, and this is the reason why. Multiple companies, well, let's start with companies have pretty much all of the same contracts. There are a few that are like very specific to certain hospitals and they'll only use those companies for those hospitals. Yes, that does happen. I completely agree with that. But most of the time, if you're looking at like some of the major hospitals, they've all got the same contracts or chances of you getting contracts. So that's number one. Number two, if you ask for the breakdown of pay, meaning what your hourly wage is going to be, what's taxable, what's non-taxable, what your housing stipend is, what your meals and incidentals are, and they give you that breakdown, a lot of the times there is going to be certain companies that are going to pay you more for whatever reason. I mean, they're all the same. I'm pretty sure they're all getting paid the same, but they pay the nurses more versus keeping a little bit more for their pocket. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it for their pocket. So those companies, you know, you can work with them and everything. I mean, it is what it is. But if you get offered a contract with a company, you're going to want to go with the one that pays you more. But then you also need to take into account benefits. I mean, some of these agencies have, you know, they've got their medical benefits, they've got, sometimes they've got some kind of like retirement thing where you can become invested. They've got referral bonuses. I mean, you have to kind of look at the overall general picture. But in the end, all of these companies pretty much have the same contracts. You really just need to find the one that works for you and that pays you the most reasonably. I have had situations where I had one company say they were going to pay me $1,100 a week before taxes, and then I would have another company that came at me and said they were going to pay me $1,500 a week before taxes, which to me makes absolutely no sense. Why is this company paying me $400 more and this company ain't? So you kind of have to, you know, pick and choose your battles in regards to travel nursing agencies. My other tip is that if you are a brand new nurse, let's rewind that. If you are a brand new nurse to travel nursing, because you need to have experience before you can start travel nursing, and I'll link a video somewhere in here in regards to how to become a travel nurse, what you need to become a travel nurse, and how to get started, because that's an excellent video to see before this. But if you are a brand new nurse to travel nursing, then you want to work with a company that is going to help guide you through your travel nurse career. Now, you might not want to stick with this company for, you know, a year. You might do 1 or 2 assignments with them, but they at least help you understand the basics of contract reading and what to do in case of emergencies, and if there is a situation that comes up on your unit and you're uncomfortable and you need to get a hold of somebody, a lot of times they're there for you. Now, I have worked with these companies when I first became a travel nurse, and I was very, very fortunate to have picked a company that supported me in the beginning of my travel nurse career, because I have since worked with different companies that will not support you. They basically get you in your contract, and as soon as you try to contact them about something, you can't get a hold of them. So one thing I kind of want travel agency recruiters to understand for us nurses is that, you know, you're placing us in an environment that we don't know the people, and we might not know the area, and we might not know the facility And if we have a problem, we need to get a hold of you, because we need to have trust, just like our patients have trust in us, that if something were to happen, you've got our back. You know, and I kind of want travel recruiters to understand that, because again, I have had to switch travel recruiters because they're in it for the this and not for the helping hand. So really, really, really get to know your travel recruiter before you decide to start traveling. Keep putting yourself out there. Now, I will tell you, it does get tedious when you keep going back and forth between recruiters and they want you to have 2 references, and I would hope that before you start, get more than 2 references, because after a while they get a little tired of, you know, hearing from people again and again and again and again. And I've even had one hospital request you know, references. Even though my recruiter already got them, they still wanted to speak to my references, which is fine. Not hating on this hospital at all. It's just, you know, people get sick of being called all the time. But definitely, definitely, definitely get to know your recruiters. Get to know who you're working with, because they're ultimately going to be the one, you know, that you're going to need to have on your side in case, you know, stuff goes down. Or in case you have an emergency and you need to go home or whatever. I mean, you need to make sure that you've got that recruiter. So work with multiple companies, get to know your recruiters, get to know their benefits, get to understand them as people. And, you know, I wish you absolutely and 100% all the best of luck in your travel nurse career, because it's demanding, it's tedious, you know, you become alienated, you get moved from, you know, what you know to someplace that you have no idea. But some people enjoy that. Some people love that thrill. You know, I personally enjoy traveling. I just don't enjoy having to find new friends, figure out where to go, how to get places. That's kind of a pain in the butt. But otherwise, love travel nursing. My beautiful nurses, I wish you all the best in your careers. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up and let me know that this was helpful to you. If you have any questions about travel nursing, I want to hear about them, because I would love to answer them for you. You know, follow me on my blog. I go to much more detail in regards to all of my subjects I speak about. It is creationrn.com. I also have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can follow me there. I do hope to post every day to help you all out. But until the next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Keep it safe and keep it real, y'all. Bye.